So I've been reluctant to creating, just in general, like photos, videos. I feel like whenever I was traveling, it was a lot easier because like there are just so many new stuffs that I'm seeing, that I'm experiencing, and it just makes more sense. And the creative juice in my head just keeps on flowing. I want to take photos. I want to just like document all of it. But whenever I get back home, started working again, I just don't feel the urge to create, to make photos, to like outside of work. I'm like so fixated on just work itself. It's like a vicious cycle that I run into all the time, which is quite annoying because it's like work, 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 and I get kind of burned out. I go travel for fun. I'm like, oh, energized again, start creating for myself again. So I want to fix that. I want to change that. Most of the time, I'm just carrying my laptop for work, editing. I don't really bring my camera out. Like I do have the Ricoh all the time with me. Like even now, it's always in my pocket. But this is more like documenting everyday life. It's just like I have the camera with me somehow. Whenever I'm out there, I see something interesting, I take a shot of it. Like this is what I usually carry, the billion hand. I can put my laptop in here, and then in front of the main compartment, usually I put a camera, but I don't because if I'm editing, I'm working, I bring my headphone and that goes in here. And then all of a sudden, like the bag is full. So I figure in order for me to carry all of these, including the laptop, a camera, like a small one, and maybe just something to create, and maybe like a smaller tripod, I need a different system, a different way to carry my stuffs. So the solution that I found is make creation easier. Well, let's hope this is true of exactly what I need. So this is the PGYTech's Roamer Tote backpack, to be exact. 18 liters. This is it. Like, that's it. It's very tiny, actually. Like, way smaller than I expected. Hopefully, this will be able to fit all my needs, and I'm gonna give it a go and try it for a couple weeks and see if this actually helps with the creative process. First impression of the bag, it's actually quite light when it's totally empty. It means also like 18 liter, which is smaller, but still after I put all the gears and then the computer, the headphone, and overall it's actually not that heavy. So I was just going through the security and then realized that I can actually stand this bag up on the luggage and just open this bag up on the top, put all of my wallets and everything in here, and then just zip it back up. Makes going through the security like super easy. And I have my Ricoh right at the side pocket over here, which fits perfectly. Make sure it's stuck there, the security check. So I've been using this bag for a couple weeks now, and one of the things I think this bag is missing is a luggage pass-through. But luckily, as you see, I did a little DIY here with the strap, which works perfectly because there's like two loops on the side of the bag where I can just like loop it in here, and that acts like a luggage pass-through, which is perfect and doesn't feel that bad whenever I'm wearing the bag with these and just need to tighten these up. And now you have a luggage pass-through. Just a little DIY, and the straps comes with the bag too. One thing I also noticed about the bag is the handle here, there's like a magnet. However, it's not very strong, so they don't really go together that well. Like whenever you kind of have to push it for it to magnetize, or else it's quite weak. So far I feel like the strap and the back of the backpack feels very nice and comfy. Air flows very well too, and the water bottle pocket is perfect as well. What I usually keep at the side pocket of the bag is either a water bottle or a tripod, like the one I'm using right now, just on the sides, which fits really nice. Another thing I haven't mentioned is that this bag stands on its own. Like, it's very slim too. to my surprise, because a lot of bags like has more depth than this bag. It doesn't really stand on its own, but this one does, like nice and easy. There's also a lot of pockets on this bag, which is very nice for everyday items. Like the one out here, you can put small items that you need to reach really quickly. Maybe it's like a snack, like chocolate here that I have. And just on top of this, there's like 2 side pockets on the side. Just very easy access, like the one that I used for Rico when I was going through the TSA check. And I realized one of the reasons why this bag is so lightweight, because the camera cube is not exactly a camera cube. It's just inserts, and the whole bag acts like the camera cube itself. Now the only downside to that is it's missing like the top part and also like the side part where there's no Velcro, so you can't really tie any of the dividers on, like especially this side of the bag. It's basically just dividers inside the bag. Another thing I would like to see is like a bottom handle would be nice, so if I need to carry the bag like this is easier. If there's like a just short handle here, anything that'll do. There's a couple more accessories that's imperative to have in creating this frictionless creative process. And the very first one is a kind of like a capture clip here for your camera. Obviously this one is from PGYTech. This one is their second version, I believe, and it takes their own camera plates, as well as the one from Peak Design, which is what I have here. As you see, you can put both of them in, whichever one you like. And speaking of camera plates, I've been using this twist plate from Peak Design, and it's very easy and fast to just take out your plate without using an Allen wrench. And that has saved me so much time because I never remember where my Allen wrench is at. Now another thing about the plate is this tripod here, because the same plate on PGYTech, also Peak Design, will work on this little tabletop tripod. Now this little tabletop tripod has been like one of the perfect in my favorite travel tripod, because I can use this for video, also for photos, and the places that I can mount this tripod on is just endless. Another item that is also very important for this whole frictionless setup to work is this plate here. This is essentially kind of like the camera capture from PGYTech, but just not the one that you can attach to your backpack. Instead, this has a 1/4 inch thread at the back. So most of the time I have this set up on my C-stand. And that is how I capture all of my top-down shots. Other than the C-stand, I can also attach this plate to this suction cup here, like so, which just gives me a lot more creative shots. The versatility here are just endless, and by having all these like little accessories just makes the creative process frictionless. Let me know if there's a tool or any idea that you use on a daily basis to make all of these come together. I would love to hear your experience and just make this whole process a lot more fun again.